Hello everyone, welcome to Sade's Tarot Tea. So today guys, it's not what you think. I am going to be reading on Pop Smoke's birth chart. Okay, we are not going to tap him. We're not tapping into spirit to talk to him. I have asked over and over if I could read on him, and every fucking time Pop gives me a no. But you know what was interesting? Pop was hitting on you, girl. Pop was like, hey Shawty. No, I'm kidding, he doesn't say Shawty, but he was like, okay, you cute. I was like, thank you, Pop. Damn, boy. Hi. So I asked if you guys were in that live. You guys saw this. I was a little like taken back, you know. So I just want to make this very fucking clear. I am not going to be reading on him. I'm not tapping him to read on him. I want to respect him as a person, and I just want to read on his birth chart. I feel Pop was a very intense person. He was that energy that liked to take people with him. He was that guy that was very loyal to his friends and his family. So I just want to make it very clear that this is just a birth chart reading on him, of his personality and him as a person. I am not going to be talking about his murder. He does not want me talking about that. He's a Cancer, so that is telling me right then and there that he's very private and doesn't want people in his business. Okay, I'm not going to be one of those readers that says, oh well, you know, if you weren't actually like listening to him, you weren't actually like hearing him. Like, no, every psychic has their own way that they communicate with people that have passed. And, you know, I do want to be respectful. I do want to be respectful of Pop and let him rest. You know, it's been not that long, guys, since he's passed away. I don't know anything about Pop. You know, I'm just going to be touching on his personality and the type of person he was. So this is not me tapping him. I am respecting him as a person. I'm respecting his passing, okay? Okay, so I'm going to have to pull up Pop's birth chart. I have to calculate it myself because they don't have him. They don't have his chart. So, and if you guys are wondering, Pop said I can read on his birth chart. Okay, I had to explain to him what that was. He was like, what is that? Like, he was like, no. I was like, he's like, no, please don't read on me. You know what I mean? But, he was like, but what is a birth chart though? What is a birth chart though? I can't sound like him. Okay guys, so I have pulled up Pop Smoke's birth chart. If you guys don't know what a birth chart reading is, basically it's just his placements at the time of his birth and where the planets were aligned when he was being born, okay? I make it clear that this is not a reading on him. I'm not touching my cards. I am going to be talking about his personality. That is it. If you guys are looking for me to talk about his murder or what happened to him, you can look at other channels for that, okay? I'm going to respect Pop as much as possible when I tap his energy. The biggest thing that I am feeling from him, guys, is that he's very private, and that's why honestly he doesn't want us reading on him. That's why he don't want us using our cards. He don't want us connecting with him, because he's very private. There were things that Pop is saying that he did in his time that he doesn't want out. So he is telling me why, you know, he's telling me, I mean, I don't really owe anybody an explanation, but this is why I don't want, you know, people reading on me. You know, that's what I'm hearing him say. I'm like, okay. So let's go ahead and start with that Cancer sun. So, you know, Pop being a Cancer, he definitely, I feel that he's very psychic, very intuitive, because he has his moon in Cancer. He has his sun in Cancer, his moon in Scorpio. It is on the cusp, okay, but I still feel like he moves like a Scorpio because he's got that Mars in Scorpio too. So I do feel like Pop is really, or was really sexual. He was very sexual. He loved to have sex, took sex very seriously. He liked to be dominant. He liked to be aggressive. He does get involved into some dark activity because he's got that dark Scorpio energy, but he also was very calculative with how he moved, how he saw things as a person. You know what's interesting is I feel like Pop is really smart and like very funny. I was watching an interview of him just to get a feel for like his personality, because he did say I can talk about that, but I just love his energy, to be honest with you guys. I didn't think I was gonna like his energy, honestly, because he's got all that Scorpio, you know. And I'm a Scorpio, so we really connected on that scorpionic energy level. But he really took his craft seriously. Everything he did, he, like every person that was in Pop's life, he, you know, put there for a reason. He was really trying to elevate himself. And I feel like a lot of people were jealous of that. They were jealous of him as a person. He experienced a lot of hate in his life here on this earth, and, you know, that's all I'll say. You know, I don't want to talk about anything of him transcending or anything like that, because that's invading his passing. But I do feel like Pop, when he was on this earth, he did love hard. With that Venus and Virgo, he really was critical of his craft. He was really analytical, was a very analytical person. He really broke people down. He really saw people for who they were when he was on this earth. He has that Mercury in Leo, so he liked to be very funny. He liked to talk a good game. I do feel like, you know, Pop had a mouth on him, and he just liked to say whatever he wanted. He didn't care about the consequences of getting into fights, or, I mean, I'm not saying he just liked to fight, but he definitely was that person like, oh, it's going down. If we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. And it's, I don't care. Like, I'll pull up on you. I don't care. He has that reckless type of personality where he didn't really care. So yeah, that's what I will say. He is blocking me a little bit, guys. He doesn't want me to get too in-depth with him, so I am getting a little block. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time reading on his personality, because I'm getting too in his energy, and he's like, okay, back up, you know. So like I said, I want to be respectful, Pop. I want to respect you. So yeah, I'm letting him kind of like guide me, guys, and this is very candid. I usually would just be like, okay, fuck it, like I can't fully get into your energy, but a lot of people want a reading on him, so I'm curious about him as a person. So I'm hoping that this quenches y'all thirst about a reading on him. But, you know, he's okay with me talking about his chart, but again, when I'm getting too into his energy, he is gonna block me, okay, because he's got that Scorpio. I feel a disconnect with the mother. No, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm picking up on a disconnect with his mother and his father. He really is close to his mom, though. Okay, he's telling me he's close to his mom, but there was a disconnect. His father was not in the picture, he's telling me. Okay. Jupiter and Saturn and Taurus, wanted to have it all, was very driven. I'm picking up on a very driven energy from him. Really went for his goals, really went for, you know, he liked to have his alliances. He was making good alliances in the music industry, he was. He was gonna go far. He is telling me too. There was a block with the Jupiter and Taurus, though. He would get too comfortable sometimes, I'm picking up. He would get a little too comfortable. But then he's got that Aquarius and that Neptune in a retrograde. Uranus and Neptune and Aquarius, that was in retrograde. So I'm picking up that there was a little bit of a... wanted to do things very unconventional, but he would get down on himself about it because it wasn't accepted. Ooh. Okay. He was gonna go far. I'm picking up he was gonna go far. Okay. Pop is very proud of himself, though, on the things that he did do in his lifetime. I keep getting... He was so fucking funny. He was such a funny dude. Like, people just really liked his energy. People really liked being around him. People admired him. They admired the way he did things. I mean, he's saying he wasn't perfect, but he did get people that really respected him. He was a ladies' man, let me tell y'all. He liked to have sex. He was very fucking sexual. That Mars and Scorpio, he was so fucking sexual. Whoa. Liked to, you know, he liked to do things. He liked to experiment. That's what I will say. You know, substances. Oh my god, he's telling me to ease up on telling people that. Okay. It's Pop, we know that. Calm down. He was destined to be a rapper, guys. He was destined to be in the spotlight. He was destined. Okay. His life was very unexpected. It took a very unexpected turn at times. But there was a lot on this earth that he learned and he grew from. But that's Scorpio. I do feel like Pop had a lot of hard shit that happened to him. He's telling me he was in the streets a lot. Okay, there was some stuff he was involved in. I'm not gonna say it. He doesn't want me to talk about it. Guys, I'm picking up on things. He is telling me things, but he doesn't want me to say it. He did have a lot of secrets, which makes sense why he doesn't want me to say it. He did have a lot of secrets. A lot of things he did in the dark. So, you know. Alright, I'm going to respect that. I'm not going to say anything else. But you know what, guys? Overall, the energy that I am getting from Pop was he was a really cool dude to be around. He was very ride or die, very loyal to his friends. Really tried to take people with him, but he did make a lot of enemies. Okay, he is telling me he did make a lot of enemies. Guys, I'm picking up so much about what happened, but I'm not gonna say it because that's not what this reading is about. Yeah, anyway, so the biggest thing that I'm learning from his chart, guys, was he was very driven. He was very, very driven and very sure of himself as a person, and he was an awesome guy. Okay, that's what I will say. Had a lot of things he had to learn on this earth, you know, and unfortunately there were things that he learned the hard way in picking up, but that's all I will say about him. He was a cute little boy too. I'm seeing him when he was a little boy. Oh my god, he was so cute. He was a heartbreaker too. Heartbreaker. He did have people addicted to him as a person, and he did have a lot of people that wanted to be around him. Like I said, they really liked his energy. Very private guy, very private. He didn't just let anybody in his circle. That's what I'm picking up on. He didn't just let anyone in his circle. Damn, I wish I could, you know, I wish he would let me pull on him for a message, but I wouldn't feel right even doing that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little reading on him. I just wanted to do a little quick birth chart reading on him just because I'm curious as to feel his energy, and, you know, I hope you guys don't think this video is pointless, but he doesn't want me to talk about what happened and, you know, with the death. He knows that people miss him. He knows that people, you know, the people that rode with him, he knows miss him. So he wants to at least say thank you for everyone that listens to his music. He is seeing that. He's seeing everyone that's loving his music. I'm telling him, guys, that I love that song. Dior. Oh my god, I love that song. He's like, thank you. You know, he knows that he loves people that respect his music. He loves people that respect him as a person, and, you know, he is seeing that. Okay, guys, he is seeing that. He's lucky he does feel lucky, though. I am gonna say he does feel good that he's not around with this. He is saying, I'm happy I'm not down there with y'all with that Rona, though. Like, I heard Rona, so, like, he knows we call it Rona. That's so crazy. Yeah, he is grateful that he isn't dealing with this coronavirus like we're dealing with it. So, because he is saying that he has a really low immune system and he would have caught it. So interesting. Oh my god, he's saying he would have caught it. All right, so I don't want to disturb him too much. I'm happy he let me read on his chart, and that's a little bit of why, guys, I was able to, you know, pull on him a little bit through his chart. Okay, guys, now a birth chart reading does not mean I'm pulling on him as a person. I am hearing him just because I'm connected to the divine like that, but I'm not reading on him. I was trying to ask him if I could read, like, give y'all a quick tarot message, but he doesn't even want me to do that because he's not ready. So maybe down the road I will be able to do a full-on reading on him. He is opening up a little bit to me, so I was able, because at first, guys, I was getting a no. Like, I don't want anyone reading on me. So I was getting a no, but I was able to, just because a lot of people have been asking me, I was able to at least explain to him what a birth chart reading was. So please don't think I'm being disrespectful. This is just a birth chart reading. I'm not tapping his energy. I do hear him, but that doesn't mean that just because I can hear him doesn't mean I'm supposed to pull on what he's saying, like, completely or fully go into his energy. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. You just have to be, like, spiritual to know what I mean, I guess. Not to, like, make y'all feel bad because you don't know what I'm saying, but, like, he just said I can read his chart. That's all. So anyway, guys, let's pray that, you know, Pop continues to pass over and transcends. Okay, that's all I'll say. He is working on himself. That is beautiful. I wish him well. I pray for his family and anyone that has been dealing with his loss, because I know that Nicki Minaj, I keep hearing Nicki's name, so Pop was really connected to Nicki. I keep hearing him say Nicki, Nicki, Nicki. So He really was gonna work. I don't know if he worked with Nikki, but he had a thing for Nikki too. He liked her. So yeah, like, you know, he's so funny. Oh my god. Anyway, he's being funny right now. I look crazy, guys. I just hope that this, you know, holds you guys over until I can fully read on him. He does want me to read on him eventually. He says it's okay eventually, but he's not ready right now. He's giving me a no. But since I'm proving myself to him in a way, because he does have that Scorpio and that Cancer, so, you know, we have been kind of connecting in my time of asking him and meditating on him and his energy and stuff. So like, he is going to be in the future, he is telling me he will eventually be okay with it. So yeah, guys, let's just pray that he continues to transcend, and I hope, you know, in the future he lets me do a full-on reading with what happened to him. And yeah, guys, I hope that this quenched your thirst on his reading. So guys, I hope that this reading reached you in good spirits. I hope you guys stay safe, stay kind to one another. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please email me at shadestarot@yahoo.com. And yeah, I can't wait to read on you guys. Once again, subscribe to my channel if you have not, and hit that notification bell for when your girl pull up, okay? Guys, I hope you have a good day or night. Love and light, guys. Namaste.